a hot new pope.
We got a hot new pope, dude.
We got a hot new pope.
That might be the name of the episode already. Hot new
Proud
pope,
to be
dude.
an American today, my man.
Well, it's a whole bag of hammers with this guy.
Yeah, it rules.
Because but he's lived in Peru
Yes.
for like 30 years.
We're claiming him though.
But he's got an accent.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a Chicago accent either.
No, but I really wish he did.
I know,
was
that
hoping
would've been
good. I've been walking around saying "the Pope"
Yeah.
all day. That's all I've been doing.
That's
all
what I
day.
thought we were getting.
yeah.
No, like, why does this guy sound weird? They're like, oh, he gave up everything to live in Peru.
No, they had like interviews with his brothers, and his brothers were like, "Oh yeah, he's a White Sox fan." And I was like, "Yes, yes, he's gonna talk like a White Sox fan. That rules."
Wrong.
Yeah, that sucks. I thought he was just gonna be talking about Jordan and.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Jordan's in the Vatican.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
Yeah,
sick.
all of his outfits have a fucking Jordan.
He's got the 23 on the back of his thing. Yeah. No, I was really hoping for a more Chicago deep dish style Pope. You know what I'm saying?
I was because I was following along loosely.
Yeah.
Loosely following. Because I'm not Catholic. I have no skin in the game, but why not?
Yeah, it's fun. You can bet on it. I saw people betting on it.
People were betting on it. Well, there was one guy, Pizza Balla.
No, I don't know who that is. But yeah.
Real
okay.
guy.
All right, yeah, I believe it.
But what I don't understand is they were talking about like some popes are more conservative than other.
Yeah.
Or like some cardinals are more. How can
Yeah.
you be. Like in my brain, I was like, how can you be a conservative cardinal?
Yeah. Oh, you just still hate gay
They're
people.
all. Well, I think the
This
liberal
new guy?
ones also hate them.
Yeah.
That's kind of the brand.
It's like across the board, you got to do it.
Right, we like Americanized
Yeah.
this conclave. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't be liberal or conservative
No.
when you're the Pope.
It's the book, dude. You got to go by the rules.
Right.
You got to go by the rule book.
And there's no Supreme Court that decides if you follow the Bible or not.
No, that would be crazy to have like a JFK style pope that was too progressive that just gets murdered in front of everybody.
Well, they tried to do that with John Paul II.
I don't really
Right? And that's
know.
why they had to do a Pope mobile with the glass
Oh damn!
case.
That's why he has that.
That's why,
thing?
yeah, because someone tried to
That's
get him, dude.
sick,
Someone
dude.
tried to. He was JFK.
Damn.
He was Polish JFK. JFK-owitz. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, but that rules, dude. I didn't know the Pope mobile with like
JFK-stein.
he
That's
was
better.
driving around like a fucking 50 Cent.
Yeah,
But that's why
dude.
he's got that tube on it.
That's why he's got a tube now.
Damn, dude. But America's pumped on this. America's super pumped on this.
It's crazy. Back in JFK days, they hated him because he was Catholic. Now we
Yeah.
love a Pope.
Dude, and I always like thought of Catholics being like Chicago being a Catholic place, but like wow, they really one-upped everywhere else in America now.
I know.
They're like the most Catholic place in America now. Their churches
they
have
have
got to
to
be.
be.
They got to be. Their churches, I bet this Sunday in Chicago, church is packed. Fucking nuts.
Packed out, dude.
Packed out. Standing room only.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Yeah, like Chicago,
Yeah.
like I think like Pennsylvania. Those are
Yes.
still like heavy Catholic areas.
Yes, very heavy Catholic religious
Like the
areas.
Midwest.
Yeah, there's definitely certain tiny towns that definitely have that like Christian, but I think Chicago just won Catholic.
It's not Vegas. I'll tell you that much.
yeah.
no. Were people like religious in Vegas?
There's Mormons. There's actually
There's
I went
Mormons
to
in
a
Vegas?
There's a lot of Mormons in Vegas because they all leave Salt Lake City because I think it's just like I think Salt Lake City is like the breeding ground for them.
Right.
It's like ground
That's
zero.
yes.
And then once I think that, maybe your family has a hard time there or like wants to get out or whatever, doesn't want to like, I don't know, play in the NBA. It's like the highest level of Mormon. And I think when you want to get out of the city or just like you go to Vegas and just like buy a cul-de-sac with a bunch of other Mormon people.
Yeah, but if you're I feel like you could. There's got to be a better place for Mormons than Vegas.
Close enough to Salt Lake City, there's no other cities.
Do you have to be around? Is it like the Mecca? Well, it is like the Mecca. But you have to be around a certain like mileage.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a radius.
'Cause there's like no Mormons here.
The Mormons are interesting though because in high school they thought that the butthole was like a loophole. They thought like a butthole, like anal was like.
I think they
God.
still think that.
Yeah. They're like, God doesn't know about your butthole. Like, okay, so you think he knows about fucking everything,
But that.
but your butthole? He doesn't know about your fucking butthole? That's wild. Also, they're soaking. Have you heard of the soaking
I've
stuff?
heard of the soaking.
The soaking stuff. This was introduced to me in high school, and I guess if you people don't know, one person they just put their dick in. It's just like you just put it in there, like sunglasses in a case. It's just like you put it in there, and you just leave it in there. And then sometimes I guess people like have a shaker, so there's someone shaking.
I thought
the
the
bed.
shaker was necessary.
Yeah, but
in
it's
soaking.
like you're fucking.
But not technically, I guess.
Yeah,
It is
like it's so funny they think they can trick God. It's like you're 16.
like
you're
Mormons and Hasidics,
gotcha.
they try to change, like they try to bend the rules, but completely different way. It shows
Yeah.
you like who has their shit together. The Hasidics really got their stuff together.
Yeah, and Mormons are like, we got to figure out how to fuck each other.
We gotta get around this.
Well, I mean, it's got to be hard to not fuck when you got like 16 brothers and sisters, and then your dad's like, you guys keep your dicks in your pants. You're like, really, Dad?
Right,
Really?
you got 9 wives.
You got 9 wives,
It's easy
dude.
for you to say.
You got
Where do I
9
start?
Seriously, you got 9 wives, and I got to keep my dick in my pants? That's fucked up. But they also get married really young. They get married like the day they turn 18 because they're so fucking horny.
Well, BYU, Liberty. I don't know
Yeah.
what Liberty is. Liberty University, is that Mormon?
Oh, I don't know
It's
what that
just
is.
something.
I don't know, but I know BYU's their like code of conduct is well. I don't even think you can have sex on the campus.
No.
I don't
Boys and
think-
girls can't be in the same dorm.
Wow, damn.
There's a curfew, I know that.
Why
no
go to-
alcohol.
Why go to college?
For education, dude.
Yeah. Is
Like
but-
a red-blooded American.
Yeah. But it's like if you're gonna go to college for education, like go to fucking Harvard or Yale or some shit. like is
They can't get
BYU
into there.
Yeah. It's for the dummy Mormon kids.
I
who
know.
wanna
I've worked with
soak.
a handful of Mormons.
Yeah.
It's like yes, for health reasons, I guess. No alcohol,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
caffeine.
yeah.
Caffeine, I think, a bit of a stretch. But like I worked with one guy. He just had like 14 Diet Cokes.
Yeah, that's another thing. I knew this girl that would like drink different kinds of tea. I'm like, you're just cheating the system.
Right.
What do you mean? And also, God didn't know about green tea. God didn't know about green tea.
That's got caffeine.
But like, he didn't know about Monster Energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
Right.
like, you can't drink these. I don't know. I get the alcohol thing. Totally understand. Definitely get it. But like, soda?
Well, I thought they could do because they got their big things, the dirty
Yeah.
sodas.
The dirty sodas.
The dirty sodas. That's how white they are. They have to add milk
Yeah,
to soda.
yeah. Ew.
It's another level of whiteness we've never seen before.
That's so disgusting. That's what they do?
It just opened up in South Street Seaport.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I
dude?
forgot what the name of the place is, but yeah,
Sick.
that's like drive-in
That's
places.
sick.
Yeah, fuck,
That
it's
is
disgusting. I definitely don't
fucking
want to try
sick,
it.
dude. Yeah, that's way worse than soaking with your friends. Also, that's a 3-way. You're now fucking in front of somebody.
Well, I don't know if it's in front, unless you consider God watching.
Oh well, no,
being
but
the
I mean,
third.
like when you're pushing the bed or shaking, are you faced the other way?
No, I think it's someone on a top bunk. You're on a bottom bunk helping.
Oh wow!
It's very much it's like
It's a
it's a
top bunk,
confessional
bottom bunk.
type of situation.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow. How interesting! I didn't even think of the bunk bed situation.
It's a bunk bed situation. I'm
Man,
almost
there's gotta
positive.
There's got to be kids who are like shakers and just never soakers, right?
There's a kid out there who's known to be the shaker.
He's shaking Sean or whatever, and he's going to every dorm room and he's sitting up top and listening to you guys bang, and he's beating off up there. I'll tell you what. And if he's not beating off up there, he's going home and beating off to it.
But do you think that you get so good at the shaking
Yeah.
that you become a soaker?
Oh, do
Like
you-
it's kind of like you're the best point guard. Or the
yeah,
best
it's
shortstop.
like the G League of like.
Right, like that becomes a turn on for the Mormon girls. Like this guy's
Yeah,
so good
he's
at shaking.
So good at, wow, you could like shake yourself out into the fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be sick. I mean, yeah, I think that's like it's had to have been a route. It had to have been a route
for at
people.
least a handful of kids.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like super like kinky just to be like, all right, I'm gonna be in the room. You guys put your penis in your vagina. It's very. Like, regular college kids will just, like, fuck in the same room or just, like, fuck in a dorm room or whatever. But to know that there's, like, a third person involved or there's got to be a third party involved so God doesn't see.
Yeah.
He's the trickster. Also, soaking's got to be against the rules, right? Or shaking. What's more against the rules, shaking or soaking?
I feel like you would all.
Because it's an all-you dunk. It's like...
Well,
it's
do you
like
think, right, exactly.
it's
There's
like,
a setup
who-
and execute.
Yeah.
Do you think, if you get called in, like if your kids were called in to the office,
Dude, if my kid was a fucking shaker, You're out of here, dude.
That's their version of like a gay son.
Yeah, no, totally.
Because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
they
Like,
can't
I
process gay son.
No
So
way.
they're like, are you a shaker or are
Yeah.
you a soaker?
Dude, if my kid got like,
Which ironically, you're the bottom in the situation.
yeah, but I mean, maybe if my son was like, dude, I was just trying to help out my boy. He shook for me last week. I'd be like, all right. But if you're just like just shaking, like, God. Also, do kids get in trouble for that? Because I've seen like student interviews where they're just walking around. They're like, "Hey, do you suck or shake or whatever?" And it's like kids are like, "Yeah, I fucking suck all the time." And it's like, how is he not in trouble?
Or a Nickmo.
What is that?
I don't know if you're too deep into BYU TikTok algorithm
no,
like
no.
I am. A Nickmo, a non-committal makeout.
Oh, wow.
No big deal. I'm watching a bunch of 18,
That's
19-year-olds talking to a
hilarious.
microphone.
Well, BYU's unlike any other university in the world.
It's the exact opposite of where I went to school.
I went to a Catholic school, so it's like it's got a crazy lane, but it's running so far in a different direction.
Yeah.
And God, those kids like they ended up being the kids that snapped and ended up like being fun and like fucking and drinking and stuff were the craziest kids because they're just like a rubber band. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like, dude, the second those kids start fucking, and that's why you get like the Real Housewives of Salt Lake or like the moms. Did you ever see that one
I know
documentary?
it's a show.
There's that one documentary about like TikTok moms, but they're in Salt Lake and they're
yes.
all like sucking each other off, and it's like, yeah, of course they were. They weren't fingering each other for 22 years or whatever. It's like
It's an extreme situation.
it's an extreme. It's like, dude, you got to beat off for everyone's sake. Like, God,
for the sake of the state.
seriously, it's dangerous. I feel like when people have too much cum, they do dangerous stuff.
Or they have nothing and they do dangerous stuff.
They
like
do dangerous.
school shootings.
Yeah.
It's all about.
Hold on, do you think school shooters really? I don't know. I don't think they're shooting up the school in an empty sack. I think they got. I think
No, that's what I'm saying. They got too full of a sack.
They're too full of a sack.
That's the thing.
Yeah. They really got to unload. And you wonder, like, if these kids were just getting blown, like, would they even have the time?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
All they have is their thoughts.
yeah,
Because they're not chilling.
There should be like a Make-A-Wish for school shooters, but with prostitutes. Like,
Yes.
if we see a kid who's like grown his hair out too long, buys a leather coat, like starts posting weird stuff on Facebook, we go get his dick sucked, and then he just chills out. He cuts his hair, he puts on sunglasses, just dresses up different. I honestly think that I could solve the school shooting problem if I went into every high school and was like, it's that good.
Oh, yeah. That's a service I could do.
It's that guy right there.
I could hit like 40 schools in a day.
yeah.
I'd be pretty quick. Like, nah, right there.
That one right there.
All right, you guys take it easy.
Sorry.
$500.
Yeah.
Venmo me.
They go to his house. He's got a bunch of Nazi memorabilia.
Yeah.
Told you guys.
I've never been wrong.
I've never. Yeah. That's the thing is.
I have a
don't-
100% success rate.
That's the shitty thing is that every time you see a school shooter, you're like, how did no one get this motherfucker before this? Look at him.
Right.
Look at him.
It's okay. Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally you can't stereotype. If it's to save lives in the
Fuck that.
school,
Stereotype school
This kid,
shooters.
right
Yeah,
there.
The stinky leather trench coat wearing freak.
yeah, where do these kids get all these school shooters? Where are they getting the money to buy leather?
Leather trench coats.
They're all buying leather.
Leather. Yeah, where are they getting the leather? And the Nazi memorabilia, where are they getting the money for? Just eBay? They're just buying Nazi
Well, Kanye's made it real affordable.
Yes, he has. Ooh, boy. He has made it hard to be a white guy and listen to his new music, I'll tell you that. I think he's trying to live out, like, I think he's just trying to do everything a redneck would do. Like, he's living out like a redneck, like, white trash person's dream. Like, he's like, dude, if like a white trash guy from the South was like, if I could get a bunch of black guys and make them chant for me and wear swastikas and hail Hitler, like, I think he's just trying to be a white guy. He's just trying to do white shit.
You think?
I think it's cultural appropriation, Kanye.
Yeah, but then he's going out saying that he blew his cousin for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's also white people shit, bitch. Yeah,
That's right.
Well, white people have been
Small
blowing
town living.
We've been blowing our cousins for years.
certain states.
Yeah, black people just started doing that shit.
Yeah, this is like his version of polo.
Yeah.
First, he took white fashion.
Yeah.
Now he's taking white culture.
Yes, yeah, that's what he's doing, dude. He's taking us over, man. He sees how much fun we're having, blowing our cousins and hailing Hitler. Just kidding. But I think he just wants to join in on the fun. I think he saw one Klan rally and was like, "This looks like the best time ever." And
It was like they need a little culture in this meeting.
Well,
they need a little rhythm.
Yeah, they need a little bit of perspective.
Yeah.
here. Yeah. I want him to be the first black guy that ever gets like invited to one of those. And just like on a casual like speaking tour kind of thing. Like, okay, do you think there's any Klan guys that are even close to listening to his music?
Yeah.
Right?
I think they all listen. So
They
not
all-
just Kanye, but like the hip hop. They just
Yeah.
can't say it.
Yes.
That's their soaking.
Yes, but now that is their soaking. Yeah, but now they can listen to Kanye on loud.
Yeah, now it's like, all right.
Now we can blast the Kanye West.
Right. It's like when
Yeah.
you had a NWA album in your bag in the 90s. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, it's a little acceptable. They're popular enough now.
Man, if I became a Black Panther today, it would be
You'll never see that.
no. I don't think I could do that. I don't even think who's the most popular white artist, like John Mayer or whatever. Who's bigger than John Mayer?
To get invited to the Black Panthers?
Yeah.
I would say Eminem. I think that's the most
Eminem.
obvious thing.
Eminem would
or like
be-
Yellow Wolf.
No, Eminem. No, you nailed it right off the bat. Eminem, first guy in the Black Panthers. That would be fucking sick. But I think that would be cooler than Kanye doing the.
Well,
what
because it's
he's
just
doing.
harder to break in.
It is harder to break.
Also,
in.
way better outfits.
Yeah, the
Berets.
whole ghost thing is
Camo.
like, yeah, that's true. That is true. I bet Black Panthers, it's so much harder to get into.
Way
than the
harder to
Klan.
get.
I feel like the Klan, you just have to be like an asshole.
It's easier to hide too.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
fully covered up.
Yes. No, totally. Yeah. Also, yeah, what an inconvenient, stupid outfit. Like, you
For the
really want us
South.
to take this serious? For the South.
Right, heavy
It's
material.
so
and
hot. Like,
I mean,
oh
I can't think of the Pope in the summer in Rome. No AC. It's the same outfit, basically.
He
It's
has... Dude, his garb is nuts.
heavy.
It's so heavy.
Right.
His hat is crazy. His hat collection's got to be nuts. I want to see his closet. Is there like a cribs of the Vatican? That'd be sick.
Yeah, I think you can do a
He's
tour.
like, fucking come on in. He just like takes you to his like. I would love to see the closet of just like 50 fucking sick ass hats. That'd be pretty sick.
Last Pope, no, he wasn't a hat Pope.
He wasn't a hat pope. Oh, interesting.
Very minimal hats.
Interesting. I would be hat every day.
I think you'd start hat every day.
And then you'd be like sick of it. You'd be like, dude, this is it's actually like a big hat.
My neck's killing me.
Yeah, it would be like a.
You got to balance it.
Yeah, it would just be an annoying. Like at first, it would be cool, and then you're like, all right, I did the hat thing for a while. I got enough pictures in the hat.
That's a good way to put it.
We got the hat pictures.
Right.
You guys have seen me.
Pretty
in a hat.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Also, what a job you only get for like. It's the only job I think you get until you're dead.
Well, no, Pope Benedict dipped.
Oh, he dipped. What did he do his last years? He just went jet skiing and
Well, I think it came out that he was in the Hitler Youth, and that wasn't great. So he was
Oof.
like, ooh.
Hitler Youth.
He's like, all right, I'm out.
Wow, that's pretty
And that's
conservative.
how France-
that's that's conservative.
When you say, like, okay, this is a conservative Pope, unless they're in the Hitler Youth, I don't understand what you mean.
yeah. Okay, well, the last pope, the one that just died, I remember right when he became pope, one of the craziest things I've ever heard a pope say was that when aliens came down, he would bless them. Like, he would baptize
I mean, you got
them.
that. Yeah, of course.
Which is
You gotta be baptized.
so sick that you think that, like aliens would come down and they'd be like, oh, like, what's the you like they don't even fucking know what religion is, you fucking idiot. Like, what do you mean they would just
Maybe they do.
that would be nuts.
It's also would be the first time there's ever been, like, usually you colonize and force religion.
Yeah.
This time it's reverse.
Yeah.
They come to us.
Yeah.
And we force religion.
Well, also, like, if aliens came down, it would be crazy that someone would be like, all right, we got to get the Pope on a plane. Quick. We got to go. Like, it would be... Like, he thinks he would be the first guy to meet aliens. Like, there'd be a
mean,
line, bro.
if
Like,
you're the Pope, you gotta-
Jeff Bezos is way in front of you. Sorry, Pope. Like... Okay, let's think of the line to meet aliens. It's like the president, CIA, or whatever.
You think the U.S. president's the first guy?
I mean, it's got to be one of the people in the government, right?
I don't know. I feel like it's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, it's him. I think if aliens did come down, they would find him first.
Well, they know him.
Yeah.
That's their guy.
Yeah. They're like, all right, he's nice and he's got ties and I don't know if you figured
He's a bit
someone-
much,
Yeah,
but...
yeah. He's weird.
Right.
But he's better than Stephen Hawking.
Well, they can't talk to Stephen Hawking anymore. That guy's, you know, yeah. Unless they can bring him back, but then even then.
No, they powered his ass down years ago. It's crazy that he cheated on his wife.
Respect.
That's pretty sick. I'm not for cheating on your wife, but if you're Stephen Hawking and you get your dick sucked, however you can, dude, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
It truly shows you the power of power.
The power of power, dude. Just to like be so smart that you could be the weirdest looking being and still get pussy. It's like, wow. It makes you wonder, like, school shooters, like, what are you doing, dude? Like, how do you not at least fuck a hooker, right?
Well, because they're 14. They don't have the money.
Yeah, I mean, if they got money for leather coats, they got money for hookers.
Well, that's where I'm coming back to the finances of these people.
Yeah, they need a financial advisor.
Well, even the last kid in Michigan, not the last kid, unfortunately,
yeah.
but that kid in Michigan who was a school shooter, his dad bought him the gun.
Yes. Oh my God, the one in Florida, it was like the sheriff's
Oh, maybe it was
kid.
Florida?
No, well, there was another one. There was like the sheriff's kid. So he just went into his stepmom's cabinet, and it's like the sheriff of the town's shit. I know. We got to start getting these kids sucked off.
You heard it here first,
yeah,
folks.
You guys. We got to make sure that we got to legalize prostitution and make them suck off school shooters like a Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Or just have someone come into the school and just okay.
Yeah, see, they're like the negotiator. No, like I mean, like when the kid's like, all right, I'm gonna shoot the whole school, and then instead of like a negotiator, we send in someone that sucks their dick, and until they bring them down. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that would definitely solve the problem. But
that was 100% of the time solve the problem.
I think if me and you are hired to go into these schools and call out who the school shooters are, they should just install cameras in their house.
100%. Let's just bug these kids.
And they're like, wait, whoa, why are you installing these cameras? They're like,
your kid's a freak.
Connor and Rich identified.
Your kid's a freak.
And the parents are like, damn, no.
Yeah,
if Connor and Rich came in here and said, it's 100%.
Oh my God, I would love that as a reality show. We just walk in and bully high school kids.
But it's not bullying, it's saving the day. I call myself a hero in this situation.
You look like a school shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that it definitely has got to be the most, like, when I was in high school, kids just killed themselves. Like, it was so much easier.
You had a couple Sues?
There was a couple Sues.
Yeah, a couple lazy Sues.
Lady Susans.
Probably not what I should call them.
Lady Susans. Yeah, they, and it was so, like, not, you know, it was so, like, it didn't hurt anybody. I mean, it made everyone sad. It was a bummer and everything, but it was, like, at least they weren't, like, fucking up other people's days. Like, they weren't killing other kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's such a bitch move to like.
We didn't have a kid that did. We had kids that died.
Yeah.
But not because of themselves.
Yeah, kids. There's always a kid who dies like drinking and driving.
We had a couple of those.
Yeah, there was a
or
girl.
just drinking and get hit by a car.
Oh yeah. There's a girl. Prom night just freaking flipped her car right in front of the high school.
On prom night?
Yeah.
Was this before prom?
This was after prom. After she was
how'd
drinking.
you flip a car?
She was wasted. I don't know how she flipped it.
All right.
Yeah.
Prom night. Wait, your prom was at the school?
No, she was just driving around. Like it was at a.
Oh, so she didn't go to prom.
She was like, it was like Vegas prom was weird because you would like go to like a casino for like there was like a ballroom that you'd go to. Like a lot of schools would just like go rent out a ballroom, so you'd like drive there or like take a limo there or whatever, and then go to like sometimes you wouldn't even go to the school for.
Mine was at Cipriani's on Wall Street.
No way.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
it's pretty sick.
Damn.
Then went to the Hamptons afterwards. No big deal.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, my date left.
Holy shit.
Pretty early. Don't want to brag, but shout out to Kelly, dude.
Yeah.
She had the ACTs the next day. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Fucking ACTs. Bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, she's so smart. The ACTs aren't for 3 more weeks. How's she taking them tomorrow? She's so damn smart.
Oh, man. No, I don't think I got late on prom or homecoming.
We didn't have a homecoming. No, like a dance.
Yeah. We had a Sadie Hawkins dance.
What's a Sadie Hawkins dance?
It's when the girl asked the guy. Yeah.
Thank God we didn't have that.
Yeah, we had that.
I was struggling me asking.
Yeah, I'm just happy I had like a girlfriend during the time. Because I would have just
You're safe.
killed myself, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just offed myself right in the...
Where's Sadie Hawkins dance? Where does that happen at the school? That's another ballroom.
No, it's like that one happens like at the school, I think. It used to be like in Vegas. My great grandparents actually told me this. They used to like line up the girls on one side of the football field and the boys on the other, and they used to just like blow a whistle, and then you used to have to like first guy.
Oklahoma drill.
Yeah, yeah, it's literally the Oklahoma drill. First guy they grabbed, they got to take to the dance.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
That's like Shia law.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely Sheila.
I think they do that in Indonesia right now.
Red Rover, send your child bride over. No, I think child brides, we got to get rid of them, man. No more
They're
child
still
brides.
out there?
I feel like they got to be out there somewhere.
I thought Elvis had the last one, and then we kind of,
you know
like
what?
the king did it.
It's really funny to look back at people like him and just see like, well, you really married a child in front of all of us, and no one did anything.
No one did anything.
No one did
He
anything.
actually encouraged it.
Yeah, we're like, wow, she's so not me. She's so cute. Like the media was like, wow, she's such a pretty young lady to be with Elvis. I don't know.
Well, I mean, even as we're growing up, I mean, Bieber. I see those in my algorithm. My algorithm is mostly BYU interviews and Justin Bieber assault compilations.
Yeah. It would be so sick to watch Justin Bieber like shoot up a school. No, to watch him like assault a paparazzi guy.
Well, I mean, we've seen a good amount of videos on that. Well, he's tried.
I would really like to see him
held up.
professionally fight someone in the paparazzi.
He was.
Are you paparazzi or Team Justin?
No, dude. I'm Team Bieber.
Yeah.
I'm very well. This is episode, 279 or something?
Yeah.
I'm Team Bieber.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong he can do.
No. It's hilarious. Everything he does is really funny to me at this point.
He's electric. He's an electric factory.
Yeah.
Music,
100%.
dance,
yeah,
guitar.
His wife's a obviously pretty lady. He's like, yeah.
She's very attractive, but he couldn't be less interested.
Yeah, which is
It's
cool.
punk rock.
It's so awesome. Like fucking
He's crying over Selena.
model wife, like whatever, dude. Yeah, like it's.
She's from Long Island.
Is she really?
The wife's from Long Island, from Massapequa.
Damn.
Shout out, dude.
Damn. No, he's got a pretty sick life. I am pretty sure that I would have already died if I had that much money, though.
Oh, I would have been dead.
I'd have been dead the first week.
That shows how great science is
Yeah.
today. He should be in the 27 Club.
Yeah.
You're telling me Keith,
100%.
Kurt
Jimi
Cobain,
Jimi
Hendrix, Amy Winehouse.
Janice.
You're telling me Bieber shouldn't be in that crew? Bieber should, talent-wise, be in that crew.
Is it because he's a God kid? He's a God boy?
I don't think he was a God boy until later, though.
Oh, really?
I thought.
He got into
you know
God
what?
Boy.
Maybe
He got into God Boy.
he turned into God Boy a little right before then to prevent himself from being 27 Club.
Yeah, God saved Justin Bieber, everybody. Did you hear that?
Even though he was doing what's it called, Hillsong, the church, which is a bit culty.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it just like I assume he's in like the coolest kids church.
Oh yeah,
Like I
Hillsong.
assume it's just like him and like Jay-Z's kids and like a bunch of other like social
It was
elites
Will
kids.
Smith's kids.
Yeah, it's like he sees like Jaden Smith at church.
Yeah. Well,
Like
that was a whole controversy because the guy that started that church, then they found out he had like 90 wives and
90 wives. Hell yeah.
no one starts a religious sect
Without wanting more than 50 wives.
It's really the driving force.
Dude, it's like you want a cult. And the thing is like
You'd think it's tax breaks. It's not.
no.
It's 50 wives.
It's taxing. That's what it is.
It is
Seriously.
physically.
Yeah, literally. Honestly, I got one girlfriend. The thought of like 3 fucking girls like annoyed at me
I
makes
can't
you
even
want to
imagine that.
jump in front of all
One
the trains at
girlfriend.
one time.
I mean, I don't even have a girlfriend now, and my finances are still being drained.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Got like residuals.
I honestly feel like I would have been a gajillionaire without her. I also feel like because I could live on as a dude. I feel like I could live on like $0. Like I could live like my standard of living is like I could eat just the most basic food.
Yeah.
And I could wear this shirt for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Like I bought a jacket like last winter and was like,
Quit bragging.
I think I was like, I think I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life.
Yeah. That's how
And
guys
it could.
think.
Yeah, and I would like. I wish I have it for the rest of my life. I wish I get to use that for the rest of my life. But she always wants like new shit. I like old stuff. I don't like. There's like always a new place. I don't have to go to the new place. Do you feel the need to have to go to a new place?
Define new place. I'm on the record. Traveling is the most overrated thing in the world.
Yeah, I think I part of me does agree because when you go to a lot of those spots, people tell you they're fucking dog shit. And it's just like a place that's good there. It's like, this sucks. I live in New York. It's fucking amazing here. I live in New York. It's like I get whatever fucking food you think you got the best. We literally, like, I heard someone was joking. They were like, we got like, New York has the best Chinese food in the world. It's like, and he was being crazy because it's like, there's no way we have better Chinese food than China, but there's spots we might. We fucking might.
I know a couple places that are really good.
Might, dude. We literally might. Like, our best is, I think, could compete with the best.
Our worst competes with some places.
100%. Yeah.
You know?
No, 100%.
I mean, I've said this a few episodes. The number one gelato place is in Rome.
Yeah.
The second best one in the world is one block over.
Is 100%. Yeah, I 100% believe it too.
I'm getting on a plane?
Yeah. To go where? To go where?
To go a place that might be better than this.
Yeah.
You better be better than this.
Yeah.
You know?
No, seriously. I do feel that, like, living in New York, it's like, it's kind of hard to.
I gotta go to San Antonio next week.
Yeah, for what, man?
Work.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
Why? Just come to New York.
Yeah. I hear people are huge out there.
Literally.
Like, literally big people.
I know.
You gonna fuck a big old fat girl?
Well, we'll say I was just in Austin last week.
Yeah, you see some fatties down there.
There's no fat. I feel like I haven't gone. I've gone to Austin 6-7 times.
Yeah.
I don't think I've gotten the full Texas experience.
Yeah, I feel like there's less fatties in Austin than there in San Antonio.
Right, they're all imports.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
a lot of imports.
I want to see authenticity
of Texas. I want to see how big Texas.
I want to go to a Buc-ee's.
Oh, hell
San
yeah.
Antonio.
Fuck yeah, that rules, man.
Yeah,
Get some barbecue.
Yeah, fresh brisket on the board.
Damn, dude, that actually sounds pretty good.
I know. Do the
Fuck
river
yeah.
walk.
Hell yeah. That sounds sick. You gotta fuck a fat Mexican girl.
Sure.
Green card. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
But I did find out my buddy's getting married in France next year, so I got to go to France at least.
Wow, it's a cool excuse.
Good excuse.
Yeah.
Wedding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to bring a suit over there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Traveling with a suit.
Traveling with a suit. Is
Traveling
it a
with
personal
nice
item? Is it a
clothes
carry-on? We don't
sucks
know.
So bad. Destination weddings are wild. They
I've
don't
only
expect
had destination weddings.
I feel like they don't expect like half of the people to go.
They don't.
Yeah. It's like how many people when you go to France or like when you have like how many people do you really expect to go to France? 30?
Everyone that doesn't have a kid.
20 people? Like do you expect 70 people to go to France?
I mean, how many people are you inviting?
That's what I'm saying.
You invite 200. I think you expect
70?
probably 70 to 80.
Yeah. That's a big ass wedding.
But
in
I think
another
people
country.
do invitations to the wedding,
Yeah.
expecting you not to come get a gift.
100%.
You know, so they spent whatever on postage, they get
Yeah.
a blender or something.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm going to a wedding in Seattle. It's not quite France.
It's not great.
No. I'm not excited. I don't think they're in love. They're never going to watch this. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my girlfriend's friends. I don't think it's going to work out. I'm going to say that on the record.
I haven't been yet to a wedding where I think it's not going to work out. But I
this
know
is gonna be my
many
first.
couples like that.
Yes. Okay. So I've been to some weddings where I'm like, oh, yeah, these couples love each other. And I think they'll always be. This is my first where I'm like, this isn't. And other people, I don't know if everyone's like, I don't know if this is gonna work out.
Oh, so this is the general consensus.
This is the general consensus.
How long have they been together?
Like 5 years, but they're very surface level, and they've just found out some very like in depth, like moral stuff that they don't agree with each other.
What does that mean?
Like
Soaking?
No, yeah, one's a big soaker, one's a shaker.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So
This
age-old
is not
debate.
gonna work out.
No way. Yeah, so everyone else in the wedding kind of knows that, though, and everyone's like, "The fuck are we doing?"
Wait, but what's his moral thing?
Oh, I don't think they live in the Pacific Northwest, and I don't think he's a favorable of, like, gay or trans shit. I think that, I think he, like, was pretty much said something to the effect of, like, I don't want to have one. Like, I won't have one.
Oh, he won't have one. But that also could just be like a Babe Ruth calling your shot type of thing.
Yeah, he's like, this one's
having
gonna
one.
be straight. We're straight, sis.
He was holding a baseball bat, pointing out.
Straight white sis.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like, that's it right there.
It's like, dude.
All right. Well, you know,
Yeah.
Okay.
And
well,
she's a young liberal girl who's.
is she from there and he's not?
He's from Jersey. She's from Maryland.
That's how you do it.
How
did I have a feeling he wasn't from there?
Yeah, he's not from there.
Jersey kid in Seattle?
He's a Jersey
That's not going to
kid.
work out.
No.
That could not work out in any relationship.
No, they're more close to Portland, which is even harder for him.
Dude.
Yeah, I really don't think he enjoys it.
You don't say. A Jersey kid living in Portland?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what the hell that must be for him.
Yeah, no, he fucking hates it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just like walks around and just like starts shit at parties, just like arguing with people. Which is pretty funny.
That happens in Jersey, or that's just a Jersey guy.
Yeah.
You can agree with him politically.
That's actually really funny. I've never really thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just Jersey.
Just yelling at people. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll fight you if you don't like Bruce.
Yeah, no,
You know?
so we're going to this wedding, and I'm going to object for both of them. I'm going to just go ahead and yell it out. Just be like, neither of you want to do this.
That could be our side hustle from calling out who the school shooters are.
Yes, yeah.
We also go to weddings and be like,
this isn't it.
It ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, no, it's a destination wedding, and she sent out the things too late, so a bunch of people aren't going.
Well, here's the thing: is that a destination wedding if they live there?
90% of the wedding lives on the East Coast.
Not good.
What a dick move, though, right?
My buddies who live in my buddy and his fiance, who I would call a buddy as well.
Yeah.
They live in Austin.
Yeah.
Getting married 20 blocks south.
Yeah.
Of here. Is there anything more selfless?
Oh, that's sick.
That's beautiful.
Good on you guys.
Shout out to Steinberg, dude. Shout out to Laura.
Yeah, I hope that your marriage lasts forever.
It's gonna last forever, dude.
Good job.
I can't have them break up.
Yeah.
This is the most selfless thing they've ever done.
No, totally. Good on you guys.
I know.
I believe in that.
I thought I was
kind
gonna
of
have to go to Austin again.
Fuck that.
Bachelor party in Austin.
Yeah, that'd have been fun.
Yeah.
I hear that you can have fun in Austin. It's more like party city and shit.
Fine. Lazy river, tube down the river, couple beers, couple beef ribs.
Yeah, I think ladies are pretty down there. There's fucking
the girls are very attractive.
Yeah, women are very attractive in Austin from what I've seen.
So but the wedding. This is my first city wedding that'll come up.
Yeah.
I have to, but black tie.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'll have a tux.
Ooh, fancy boy.
It's fancy boy. Fancy boy, fancy fam.
That rules.
It'll be
That's
sick.
sick.
The pics are going to be sick.
Yeah.
But
he's from up here, though?
Yeah, all of us are from
sick.
Long Island. Long Island scumbags,
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Hell yeah. Is Laura his wife?
Yeah. We all
Hell
grew up
yeah.
together.
Sick. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Syosset, dude.
Even better. That rules.
Yeah, so it's going to be sick.
Oh,
The high school squad.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun
The
wedding.
HSS, high school squad.
That's going to be a fun
Yeah,
wedding.
the boys.
Dude.
The boys
Right
are going to
on.
come out. But
oh, damn.
do you rent a tux? Do you buy a tux? I'm still in the middle of this tux debate
Yeah,
internally.
dude. Because how many times are you fucking using this? My fucking fat ass gains weight so much it's like hard to buy. I'm like, am I fat enough to buy shit right now? Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna buy one?
I think I'm going to buy one.
Right on.
I think we're at the age.
Yeah. No,
31.
I know. Yeah, no, I gotta buy a new suit in like a fucking month. Yeah, I gotta do it. My last one's just dog shit. It's been like a couple of years.
You upgrading?
I'm upgrading, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
You seem like a tan suit guy.
I think I actually might do that because it's a summer wedding. It's outside.
Yes.
I was thinking that or blue.
I have a navy suit.
The navy is a good look.
It's a fine look.
Yeah.
But then you try to wear it to like business meetings or like...
Yeah. It's a little cash.
It's a little cash. So you need something in the middle.
Yeah. I do have a lot of... I think a lot of girls in Portland almost look like girls in Austin. There's a lot of like tattooed vegan-looking people.
Well, also like Brooklyn.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Austin has that type of girl, but it also has like, conservative cosplay girl.
Yeah. Which is very interesting. It's very interesting to see women who are like so pro-Trump. It's really...
It's my ex, dude. It's all she talked about.
Hell yeah.
She was reading Jesse Walters'
Babies
book
for
when I
Trump.
broke up with her.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, that rules.
Yeah, listen, I respect... You're going to die on this sword.
Yeah.
Her family took pictures with like a bunch of shotguns and like...
That's sick,
unironically.
That's so sick. Damn, that's sick. I love shooting shotguns, though.
I've never shot a shotgun.
Man, shotguns are probably my favorite guns to shoot.
Yeah, no.
Damn. It sucks because people that like show off their guns, I'm like, chill. But I love guns.
I'm like, all right.
Guns are sick, dude.
Guns are fine.
I shot guns as a kid. Well, in the city, you don't fucking need it. Like, unless you're killing people, then it's super important. Yeah. But when you live on, like, the desert and shit, you just shooting just fucking random shit. It's so much fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's just how you pass the time.
It literally was. Yeah, we're just like, let's just go shooting. There's fucking nothing else to do out here.
Yeah, like, my brain can't fathom. Like, there has to be so little things to do for me to be like, oh, let's just line up some cans.
Shoot a gun. Yeah, it is really like an old-timey way of, like, passing time.
Like,
it's like
shooting
before
guns
internet.
to me growing up here, that's like the stick with a wheel.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah. I also think that if you're a kid who grew up in Manhattan shooting guns, you're a psychopath.
Well, that's a different type of yeah, growing up in Manhattan.
Yeah, Long Island's also, maybe you shouldn't have any guns.
Definitely shouldn't have any guns
No.
on Long Island, New York City.
No, there's like cowboys and shit in Vegas, so they all fucking weirdos have guns.
Yeah, that cowboy culture's still there. That Western culture, that
sure.
rebel culture is still there.
It'll always be alive there, I think. It'll always have like a tint of it, you know what I'm saying?
What's that? It's not the Strip. Where's the other Strip that's like more cowboy-y?
Well, there's like Fremont Street.
That's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah. No, totally.
Yeah.
That's where the real sluts are.
Oh,
That's
damn.
where the low-dollar hookers are. That's where you're going to find street trash.
Yeah.
Guys dressed like Tupac that are asking you for money, who say they're dressed like Tupac.
Really?
Yeah, you know how people dress up like characters on the strip?
Yeah.
There's just one guy who dresses up like Tupac who's just mean to people. It's really funny.
Is he even black?
He's black, but he's just
I thought
like...
it was a white guy walking around with a bandana on.
But everyone else has like like a really elaborate costume, and he just has like a white beater and a...
Does he look like Tupac?
He does kind of. He looks like Tupac enough where you're like, that guy's. He's dressed like Tupac. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's all right. You're Tupac.
Yeah, you walk past him like, you see the guy that?
Yeah, what?
See the Tupac guy?
But I did see Big Bird smoke weed when I was a kid.
In Vegas.
In Vegas, Big Bird smoked weed with Elmo and Darth Vader.
Well, yeah, dude.
Yeah, why would you not?
They're allowed a lunch break too.
Yeah, it really was like so eye-opening when I was a kid.
Yeah, they got to film all day, then they got to go into the strip.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, the Big Bird one was funny because he took a hit and then put his mask down and then like blew it out of the beak thing. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
In defense of Big Bird, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, in defense of Big Bird. I would have done that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're some 26, 27-year-old loser.
Dude, I literally bought one of those. Do you remember? This is so embarrassing. Do you remember those gas mask bongs?
I wasn't a weed kid.
Yeah, okay.
But there were, I'm familiar with what you're
high
talking
school,
about.
me and my friend definitely bought one of those. And it just makes your head smell like weed. Yeah. It's like your fucking face smells like weed.
Well, it doesn't go into your mouth.
It's like in your skin.
You.
Yeah, it's like goes in your pores. And you're like, oh, fuck, I need to put lotion on? Like, what the fuck do I even do?
I don't even
now?
know how to get rid of it. You're too high to like even think critically at that moment.
Yeah.
So you're like, I can't drive anywhere.
I can't go anywhere, do anything. No. All right. I mean, you guys drank as kids, though, right? Long Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Long Island had some...
There were
some
stoners.
Some beers.
But it was also the crew I ran with. I rolled with a drinking crew.
Yes. Oh, that is very different.
They weren't big weed kids. There were weed crews.
100%. 100%.
I just wasn't in a weed crew.
Yeah, no, I got into it late. I was like senior year when I first smoked weed.
That's how I was a senior when I started drinking.
Oh, right on. Okay. Yeah. I was like 12.
When you start drinking?
When I started drinking, I was about 12.
Yeah, but that's a Vegas 12's, a
like
Long
a
Island
Wisconsin,
17.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like a Wisconsin 21.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, maybe not that Wisconsin. Where you could drink
that is
with
true.
your parents.
Wisconsin actually did get #1 drinking state of last year because it's so fucking cold and there's not shit to do.
Well, that's a law there. You could drink with your parents if they approve.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, crazy.
Holy shit, Milwaukee.
But shout out, that's a pretty good rule.
Damn.
I like that rule.
Fucking nuts.
That's a fair rule.
That's a fucking fair rule. It's also why I think like other countries don't have alcoholics like we do.
Yeah, because they start drinking at like 8. They'll have like a glass of wine at dinner.
Yeah,
it also might be why their GDP is pretty low. You have no alcoholics, but also you don't know how to turn a dollar.
Yeah, so you know. No.
You what's your priority? A healthy balance of drinking?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, people aren't coming to America anymore.
Oh, they're coming.
They're coming. I wonder what's gonna happen with like the Do you think with all the tariffs and shit, do you think tourism's gonna drop?
Oh yeah, we're 20% less in tourism so far on the year than we were this time last year.
You know what? If Donald Trump didn't do anything, he made America more American. Am I right?
He made American so American, the Pope's American.
The Pope's American.
Dude, Trump effect.
I bet he's taking credit for that somehow. Has he commented on that yet?
No, but he's gonna.
I saw a picture or a video that he was like, I don't know if he posted a picture of him dressed like the Pope or someone on the internet did, but he was talking about how there's a picture of him dressed as the Pope.
Oh yeah, it's all. I don't know if
sick.
he posted that or someone else posted
Whether
it.
he did or not,
Either way, it's hilarious.
it's so funny and really, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
He's a funny president. No matter what,
he's
you
the funniest
think.
president. Bush was funny, but this guy,
Bush was funny because
Bush can't riff though.
Bush can't riff. He's a
material guy.
He is a material dude.
For this Gen Z, this TikTok era, Trump's the right president.
100%. He's a crowd work guy.
He's a crowd work, huge crowd work guy.
Huge crowd work guy. But when you look up Bush's like highlight reels, dude, when you type in YouTube like Bush's best of, wow.
Yeah.
Some top dollar dumb ass Texas cheerleader bullshit, dude.
Yeah. I love it.
It's incredible. It makes me he really does like second laughs compared to Trump. Trump is just so funny.
Trump's a bulldozer, dude.
He's just a fucking
He's gonna overpower
bulldozer.
the crowd.
Yeah, he's just too strong.
He's a guy that's like he performs for an arena like you would for a club.
100%.
He's that type of.
Yeah, but he puts it on. He'll also put it on for two people that he will for 2,000.
He's very Chappelle-like in that.
Yeah, he performs the same no matter where he's at.
Yep.
That's a testament of a true performer.
I would say so.
I don't give a fuck about the crowd.
No,
Give it to me.
right.
I'm
about
gonna
the
rock
craft.
these sluts. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna call someone a retard.
Yeah, president.
Yeah. And they're gonna applaud me.
Yeah. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, it rules. Yeah, people are gonna vote for me even more. It's so sick that he's president again. He also beat two ladies, which I think he would have. He secretly loves a lot.
Loves it.
He's so fucking pumped. Not killed. he crushed two women.
Well, of course it's him.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, Democrats were so fucking stupid. Like, you're really going to serve him up another lady to dunk on?
Dude.
What losers?
Once they put her out there, I was like,
losers.
do you know what you guys just did?
Yeah. You remember that? There's a scene in, like, what's in Jurassic Park. I just watched Jurassic Park.
No big deal.
He's like, oh, here's the velociraptors. And they're like, you did velociraptor. Why would you do that? They're so scary. And they're like lowering the cow into the velociraptor. That's when they put out Kamala, that's what they did to her.
Yeah.
He ate her the fuck up, dude.
Yeah. He's a ball up top.
Hell yeah, dude. He's a fucking velociraptor eating up cows.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, we'll switch over to the Patreon.
Cool.
All right, we're going to switch over. See you guys there.